Going live, and I'm live. I'm alive. Hi, pals. Welcome back to the live stream of 100 miles, 100 days on a $100 treadmill. I think I might have gotten that in the right order on day 33. 1/3 of the way through. So
virtual high five.
Boom, high five. Chris and I have a thing that we do when we're doing silly things, and he just grabs my hand and makes me give him a high five. He's going to walk over here and make me do it right now. Can you do it with that hand? Hey. The joke is I have to be as disinterested as possible when he does that. So
not difficult.
It is difficult when I'm at Disneyland, but most of the time I'm disinterested in a lot of things. Hi, Mama. All right. Well, let's get this party started, shall we? And here's the countdown. Come on, everybody. Here we go. And let's ramp it up. Thanks for joining me for the 33rd day and a live stream. I'm pretty stoked that we are 1/3 of the way through and I still have stuff to talk about. It may not be as interesting to you as it is to me, but I think it must be because more of you keep showing up, and I'm very grateful for that.
You know who keeps showing up?
Who keeps showing up? Jim keeps showing up. Let's see. Can I do this? It's this hand and that direction. There's my fat cat, Jim. Yep. He's usually in the background or the foreground or the side ground. And I don't know where Crookshanks is right now. He's in a chair. So, yeah. What do you guys want to talk about today? Anything in particular? Oh, you know what we can talk about? Chris has a microphone.
Oh, hello, everybody. The disembodied voice of Chris, just out of sight.
Hopefully you'll be able to hear him just as well as you hear me now, and not just yelling from across the room as he
hello. I could use my radio DJ voice.
Oh, yes. He has a very nice DJ radio voice.
Yes. We're taking requests tonight. CC&R and Van Halen are options.
I knew it was a bad idea. I knew it was a bad idea to give him a microphone.
All right, act.
But one of the reasons that we got him, hey Paul, and hey Ann.
Hi, Ann.
One of the reasons that we got him a microphone is because with those walks we've been doing outside, he starts to talk and say something interesting, and he's not mic'd up. I am, and so we have to stop. I have to give him the mic. We have to try to do it again, and then it's not nearly as spontaneous. And oh, you have a cute face. Come on. I like it, and that's all that matters.
Yay.
But we figured both for this and for other things that we'll be doing, it'll be better for both of us to be mic'd up, and we can be far more spontaneous that way. I see that there's a couple of other vloggers that we watch that I noticed recently that they were doing the same thing. And Like it gets necessary pretty quick for everybody to have a microphone. But they're not cheap, so I got all kinds of new stuff. I think I talked about it on the videos where I got some new lighting rigs so you can see me a little bit better, and I got a new computer that I'm trying to figure out how to use, and got the new microphone. And so treating this like it's going somewhere, because it seems to be.
It's a new year.
Seems to be.
It's
a new year.
Day.
And so that's where we're at. I'm going to get moving a little bit quicker because I can now. I don't have to walk just a mile an hour anymore. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hope it's all good. It's raining really hard here, and it is so cold.
How cold is it?
How cold is it? Yeah, the journey does remind me as well about how I started learning drawing Yuki. So that was a journey in itself, and and that is just kind of the way I learn things. Like, I just jump in with no previous knowledge of how to get something done. I'm just like, I can probably figure this out. And most of the time it works out. Sometimes most of the time I end up jumping into something, and like Chris and I were just talking the other night, he said, what would you do differently if you started this journey today, knowing now what you didn't know 30 days ago? And I think that I wouldn't have been so cavalier in saying, what could be so hard about doing 100 videos in 100 days?
One video in 100 days?
Instead of one video in 100 days?
Yes, just one video.
Just one video.
100 days.
There are a lot of people that's all they do is one video in 100 days. Yes.
What about 100 videos in one day?
What?
100...
I can't hear you.
Oh,
everybody else can hear you, but I can't hear you.
This technology is terrible. What if you did 100 videos in one day?
You're not helping. I'm going to take his microphone away. Now I forgot what I'm saying. So good job.
Weather.
Good job, Reeves.
Weather.
Yes. Oh, yes. So I am reading your comments. So, thanks, Mom. Yeah, I was 18 months or so the first time I went to Disneyland. Yeah, I think those are the pictures that we have of me like sleeping on Dad's head. That I don't know where that is, but it's pretty funny. And because I couldn't have been that big for that. And that first time meeting. Yeah, I'll have to find the photos and show them to you guys at some point. My mom and I have talked about this a couple of times, and we're looking at trying to come up with any of the film that might still exist or might not. And those photos that might still exist or might not. There's been some moves. We've moved houses, all of us, several times over the past couple of years. And so things are probably in findable places. I just don't know where those places are at the moment. So, oh yeah, so my mom's saying that she does probably have the photos, but seems to have tossed the video from the first time. I have a vague memory of that maybe you gave me the video, but I don't know that that's true. So we'll figure it out. But one of the things that Chris and I were just talking about as far as the weather goes is like what people do in Disneyland when it rains. Because they don't stop going, that's for sure.
It has been raining quite often.
And it has been raining quite a lot. Oh, yeah. So my mom has DVDs that say Disneyland on them. So we'll figure out what's on those DVDs. And yeah, I forget to actually talk about the performance that I did when I was a senior in high school, where my choir, I was in what they call the swing choir, which is like a, I don't know, like whatever the choir is that they called themselves on Glee. It was that kind of choir, like a show choir. And my teacher, Mr. Hegdahl, who put that together back in the early 80s. And he was one of the first people to be doing something like that in a high school. And our choir worked all year long to make money to do this trip at the end of the year. So we went to Disneyland during Magic Music Days that would have been 1990. And I did a solo performance in Disneyland singing. So when I sing to you in the videos, it's because I have a little bit of training.
Encore.
Yes, I was a gleester at Disneyland. And we performed let me think about what this was. We performed in the Carnation Plaza, which no longer exists. It was it was just past where gosh, my brain, there it goes. Bye-bye. Where It's a Small World and the train station, the Toontown train station are. So where they put Toontown in, the Carnation Plaza used to be over in that area. And yeah, so there was a little gazebo, and it was set up for performers. And every year they did these, it was like a thing that Disneyland actually invited high schools from all over the country to come and participate in every year. And back then it was called Magic Music Days. I know they still do something similar. Like I've been there when high school bands are playing down Main Street, which is really cool to see. And that was part of this Magic Music Days as well. So they would invite these high school groups from all over. And I believe we had to audition for it. You couldn't just be, you couldn't just say, we're really good, we should come to Disneyland. We had to audition and be given a spot. So for performing one time over a weekend, we got a whole weekend pass to be at Disneyland. So it was really cool. It was a lot of fun. Really great memory. Still using my brand new shoes today and feeling pretty good walking. But back to the weather.
Yeah. Very moist out there.
Very moist. Lots of rain. So what do people do when it rains at Disneyland? Well, you see a lot of people come out with umbrellas, and most people will come out with rain ponchos on. because because
What about a tarp?
what about a tarp? It's probably not the best idea. But there's ponchos that they sell all through Disneyland, and just for that very reason, because you never know when it might be a rainy week at Disney. And there are certain rides that actually close down when it's raining because certain parts of the track are outdoors, and or the whole thing is outdoors, just like the teacups. It starts to rain, teacups go down. Nobody wants to sit in a wet teacup. And
how do they get the water out of the teacup when the storm is over?
When the storm is over, lots of towels and a vacuum. Mm-hmm. See, Chris knows stuff that I don't know. We share a brain, so that's pretty good. There's Jimmy doing Jimmy stuff in the background there. Mm-hmm. What are you doing, Jim? What are you doing, Jim? Oh, he's playing. And another ride that will close down during the rain that is right next door to that, and in the same vein of movie, is the Alice in Wonderland ride. And that one, it kind of makes you go, why would Alice in Wonderland close down? It's an indoor dark ride, but it is a 2-story ride, and you start down on the main floor, which is outside, and then you go in and you go around and and you go up a hill, and then you come out about 1 story above, and it again is outside, and you spend a little bit of time kind of caterpillaring through the leaves up above. And so they have to shut down the ride so that the vehicles don't track water inside. And so those are 2 rides that you can always count on shutting down, even when there's just a little bit of rain.
Tanya?
Yes, sir.
There's a question from the audience.
Yes?
What is the definition of caterpillaring?
You know, when Alice is really small, because that's part of the ride. You have drunk the drink me or ate the eat me and and got small. And then you come out of these doors and you're on your caterpillar. Your car is a caterpillar, for one thing, shaped like a caterpillar. And then you're out on the track turns into where from down below it looks like giant leaves. So like you've gotten really small and you're just on the top of a plant and you meander through like a caterpillar. Definition of caterpillaring. Mm-hmm. There you go. Everybody learned something new today. You're 1 step closer to speaking Tanya.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter there.
Yes. Chris is a goner. He's never coming back.
Any other rides that stay closed during the rain?
I'm trying to think. Do you know of any other ones that close down specifically?
Matterhorn?
No, Matterhorn stays open.
Submarine ride.
Submarine ride.
They don't want it to get wet.
No, submarine ride stays open.
Interesting.
I think pretty much everything else is built for whatever weather. Because Matterhorn is specifically built for, like, it shouldn't matter for the track to get wet on that, because the way that the Matterhorn works is that it has you go down into water at the very end of the ride it has water cooled brakes just by going through a splash of water down at the bottom. So that's why you go through a splash of water at the bottom of the Matterhorn, is because the brakes need to cool off. And that's the quickest way to do it. Jimmy's very excited tonight. See, it's weird when I'm actually making the videos and all I'm doing is looking at the tiny little screen and I can't see him running around. But when we're doing the live stream and I have the big TV up and I can see him doing his crazy faces.
Your cat is weird.
Your cat's weird.
Mm.
All right. Well, what else should we talk about? The fact that we are 1/3 of the way through and feeling better, feeling more confident, feeling stronger every day. Not necessarily feeling thinner every day, but feeling stronger. But we won't get into that because this is all an experiment, right?
You're inside, it's dry and warm.
Inside, it's dry and warm, yes. I don't have to repeat everything you say now. I'm so used to doing that. So Chris went back to work this week, and he hates it.
Smiles, everyone. Smiles.
You did your mile in 2 half miles? Yes, of course that counts. Speed up a little bit so we're not here all night. So another thing I was thinking about, I started to talk about it in the video yesterday about the the fact that early entry has ended at both of the parks. So what that means is that it would, excuse me, it would flip back and forth as to which park would open a half hour early each day. And the reason that they would open a half an hour early is because it was a perk for anyone staying at the Disneyland Hotel, California. What's the
Adventure?
What's the hotel called?
Grand
Californian, or Pixar Place. And so if you were staying at any of those hotels, you could get in to whichever park was open for early entry on that day before the general dirty masses are able to get in. So that stopped on the 4th.
Really?
And so now it is just, there's no early entry, so there's no rope drop is rope drop is rope drop at the same time for everybody in both parks. So what's going to be interesting about that is that it's going to change the way, the strategy that everybody uses for getting into the park and how they set up a day. Because it used to be like whatever day was early entry. So say DCA was going to be opening at 7:30. You would plan your day on going to starting at Disneyland at 8 o'clock, because you would get the same advantage as everybody else who's coming into the park at 8 o'clock that day. So it'll be interesting to see if that balances people out, if it just makes one park a lot more, a lot more busy than another park. at 8 o'clock in the morning. And so that'll be, is it stopped forever? Is there just something they do every year? So this is something that Disney has announced that they are doing, full stop. So it's not something they've ever done before. They closed one of the special entrances, a back entrance that they had into DCA for Pixar Place on the same day as stopping the early entry. So there's a couple of thought processes here where it is to give everybody the same chance. And the perk now is that if you're staying at one of the hotels, you get one lightning lane pass, not like what we've talked about before, where you buy a lightning lane pass for the day. You get one lightning lane for one ride per stay if you're staying at the hotel, which is a really crappy perk. So the thought process is that they're giving that perk to the people who are staying at the hotels rather than that early entry, and it saves Disney, a lot of money because they don't have to open the park and have all those people in there a half hour early for a special service. Now, I heard someone say yesterday that he thought there was a possibility of Disney doing something like what Universal does, where they will have early entry, but you have to pay for it. So I wouldn't be surprised if early entry comes back, but that it's available to everyone at a price. Seems like something Disney would do. But, I don't know how much you would be willing to pay for an extra half hour in the morning in the park. I don't I don't think it's something I would pay for if I'm already paying for lightning lanes anyway. But that's just me. I don't know. You guys know me. I go back and forth on all this stuff because I'll poo-poo something and then I'll try it once and I'll be like, oh, yeah, you know what? I'm paying for that forever for the rest of my ever trips to Disneyland. So oh no, I did that on the video. So
okay.
Chris wanted me to show you the ears I've been working on, but I just videoed everything that I worked on. So don't quite want to show you the finished product yet. I'm making the bow smaller. It looks really cute. And I'm supposed to be, let's see, it's the 6th. I'm supposed to be getting the light up flowers to go with the Haunted Mansion ears by the 12th. So they said it shipped, and it shipped UPS, and they're always super slow. So it very well could take 6 days to get here. But we'll get back to those guys, most definitely, with the gym ear bite and everything. Okay, let's see how far we are here. I know how fast I'm going. We're at 0.66 miles, so need to maybe ramp this up a little bit. And
2/3 of the way done.
I'm 2/3 of the way done. Yeah, in 33 days, I will be at 66 days, just like the 0.66 miles.
Mazel tov.
I don't know what to talk about. Some days are harder than others. I'm tired, Chris is tired, but we're doing it anyway. I'll just keep ramping things up a little bit. Yeah, so Mom asked if I was gonna work on the gym bite ears or if I was gonna get another set. I can get another set, but I think I'm going to work on the gym bite ears first, and then I did end up purchasing 2. Yes, thank you, Anne. You will be you have been written down as the recipient. You have what do they call it? First right of refusal on the gym bite ears. Here it is, public to everyone. I bought 2.
God. You want in addition?
Yeah, I will show that in a second. Gosh, I keep forgetting what I'm talking about. I bought 2 sets of the veils so that if the gym bite ears go well, I can make another set that is non-bitten. Or maybe I'm going to be using all of the light up flowers on one pair of ears. I don't know. Oh, hey, Chris. Glad you're here. Oh, you want me to explain my t-shirt? I'm wearing my Rebel Scum since 1977. So that's another Star Wars reference. Star Wars, the original Star Wars came out in 1977. And it's just part of the lexicon of Star Wars. When you're a rebel, you're not part of the what do they call the bad guys? The Imperial. You're not part of the Imperials. No, that's Chris from. That is the Chris from that I knew at Wildlife Images. But yeah, so the rebels get referred to by the Empire as rebel scum. So that's what that's about. And it's also kind of been taken on by rebellious people in the States. We were part of the rebellion, not part of the Empire. Because everybody knows which side they should be on. We know we shouldn't be on the dark side. Fighting for the good of the galaxy. Yes, that is one of the funny things about this shirt, is that a lot of people look at it and they go, "So were you born in 1977?" No, that's just when Star Wars came out. So it's we like to Chris and I both like nerdy t-shirts that take a little bit of extra work. So that you have to actually go, what exactly does that mean? your Star Wars shirt is pretty good too.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. Vector graphics.
You want to show it?
Sure.
And then I'll show that.
Yes.
So Chris is heading to Disneyland the first week of February for 2 days. I'm excited. Yeah, that's cool, Chris. I saw, oh yes, there's Chris's. There it is. So his t-shirt is actually from the video game. The first video game. Yeah, I remember seeing Star Wars for the first time when I was 6 years old in that Star Theater, or the domed theater. I just remember being super little and looking way up at that screen and just being in awe from the first moment. Yeah, I'll be there. So I'll be there on the 15th of March. So just a little bit after you get there, Chris. And but yeah, I saw that you had gotten gifted that, and so that's super cool. I'm glad you guys are going as a family. That should be super fun. So please, if you have any specific questions about your trip, what you should do, where you should go, how you should do it, let me know. I'm here. You can do it through the website, or you can, my my personal informations. Yes, all of my subscribers should go to Disney for the 100th mile. That would be hilarious.
It's a great idea.
I may or may not have just bought a special Loungefly bag for the trip. What happened?
That would be 5.
Well, it says 100 on it. It's for the 100th celebration of something, but it had all the Mickey friends on it, and it says 100 on it. So I thought I needed it. I needed it. I needed it.
I'm in danger.
I used my own money.
That's fine.
It's an investment. At least it's not Beanie Babies, right? Let's see how far we have gone. And it's iridescent. So there's a lot, and it comes with ears. So, and it was on sale. And
it brings joy.
And it brings me joy. I figured I needed a special bag to build my 100th mile outfit around. So it has all of the, like, the original Mickey and Friends on the bag, like all the original style. And then it has ears that come with it, which makes the bag, like, seriously even cheaper. or the ears are free. You can look at that either way.
Is the bag also scratch and sniff?
Scratch and sniff?
Yeah. I mean, it has all these other abilities. Does it transform into a beetle?
You fit your whole body inside of it. It's magic.
Bet you I could stuff this cat in there.
But yeah, it comes with ears that have a Mickey and a Minnie on them, and a really crappy bow that I'm going to have to change. But that'll be fun. All right. Oh my gosh, we're almost there, you guys. I can't believe it. Do
you need help?
Yeah, I could use some help.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I'm going to flip this around because we are just about ready to hit 1 mile.
Almost there.
And I remember watching Mickey Mouse Club when in reruns, and then they did do a new Mickey Mouse Club like in the 90s. So there's a whole other group of youngins who were indoctrinated into being part of the Mickey Mouse Club, but I still love that. And yeah, Chris, we can talk all about the Star Wars area. It's one of my favorite places to be. There it is. There's our mile. Good
Woo.
job, guys. Okay, can you put this back up?
I certainly can.
Thank you. It's good to have
Stunt double.
It's good to have a stunt double. I was getting nervous that I was going to have to do this all by myself today. Because with Chris going back to work, he has to drive from Portland down to be home. And I was afraid he was going to get caught in traffic in the rain today. Can still spell sing encyclopedia the way Jiminy Cricket sang it. I'll have to look that up because I don't know that one. That's great. So, yeah. So, Chris, I'm actually going to talk about in the one of the videos that I do this week. I'm going to talk about using your Magic Band. If you guys are getting Magic Bands, and how to play a game that is there's a bounty hunter game that you can do in the Star Wars area. It's called many things: Star Wars Land, Batuu, Galaxy's Edge. But the town itself is called Batuu. But there's a great game you can play with your Magic Band there, and we'll talk about that during the week, and I'll let you know when that one is coming out. Because as far as today goes, we have hit our mile, and I am about ready to. I know what we haven't done this whole time. I've just been jabbering away, and I haven't hydrated. Woo! But the new one had Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake and Christina Aguilera. There's a lot of stars that came out of the 90s one. All right. Yeah, Chris is circling. He's letting me know he's circling the end stream with the mouse at the moment. So I am going to go ahead and say good evening. And thanks again for coming and helping me get through this mile today. It's always so much easier when you guys show up and give me stuff to talk about. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, pals.